Subscribe for your girl, because
I don't like those.
It's a fake thing.
It doesn't have a.
So how are you enjoying? Yeah.
Enjoying what?
The fucking.
What this one?
low key, Beekay came through for Sweet Guluva. You have ball in the house. He's having mad fun. Biggie, so you know, bring sugar cane. Then we will give you thumbs up. Adult education going on in the house as the guys want to know about Nate's sex life. The questions are simple. How do you enjoy yourself? How do you get orgasm? All these questions popping up from Melino, Guluva, and Sways with Tyrant tagged along. You have girls saying that there is DICK, and Melino is like, really? Then that person is not a girl. Sways is like, you too. It is a fake DICK. Guluva is like, okay, how do you enjoy FUCK? And girl is like, I do enjoy when my partner is happy and I'll be okay. They are like, oh man. Girl, it's like any other question. Your faves have been having mad fun, we know. And Swiss likes kissing baby girl in Zuku's head. He would tap on it before he kisses it. And girl is like, the abuse I'm going through in this house, only for UYANDA to say, oh, what Swiss is doing to you is no abuse. He is showing love. It was fun vibe, of course. You have a baby girl, Mandy, kissing Abobo, going to UYANDA, coming to Guluva. He's like, I'm not going in for any hug. And they did handshake. Guluva is like, don't dare. It was more like when Mandy succeeds in hugging, Jojo will be following suit to hug, to the extent that later you have Mandy saying that Jojo the violent took it by force, so you need to be in the space and face of Guluva and go get what you want. Yeah? More like, don't give him chance. Anyway, it's good morning. Morning exercise is over. Biggie wants all your face outside. Guluva still sleepy, UYANDA still sleepy, some are sleepy, but of course a lot is in the pool for them to get entertained. You have Jojo going close to Guluva to help her play the tennis, more like ping pong, and she's low-key using the tennis bat to learn how to play, and then bit she's roaming back and forth, and the guys equally ganged up to also play their own games. The pool neatly cleaned and your faves are storming in there. It is chill vibe as they are getting entertained. Guluva want cuddles, but he don't go get up. Anyway, it's chills. He's been singing this morning, very emotional sort of situation outside, and Mshini and others also throwing balls, and the rest are in the pool. Guluva stepped in the pool and dragging Sipisile around like, leave me out for. It is vibe this morning, very positive vibe. With your face. Jojo caught policing and bodyguarding Sweet Guluva and fans are not having it. Is that the truth? No. So the housemates are outside because the doors are locked. But of course, she has decided to play ping pong after Guluva teaching her. And the others are just opposite where she is. You can see the rest of the housemates. She's been playing it around Guluva, UYANDA, Abobo. That's the area. But her ball fell close to Guluva, and she had to go pick it. She's singing out loud, and she's not the only housemate singing. But once camera is focusing on her, you will hear just her voice. Abobo is even shaking his head and enjoying the music. Every single housemate who are outside. But internet doing that girl dirty, it is no joke. So they had to screenshot exactly when she was watching those in the pool and making narratives like she is policing Guluva, to the extent that just this picture, they tagging production to get that girl out before she would do something nasty to Guluva. Ooh. Hey. Okay, let me be fair to Guluva fans. Has there been any instance where Jojo has touched Guluva inappropriately? Has there been any instance Guluva has also touched girl inappropriately that you've seen? Has there been any instance that Guluva has told girl, I don't want you closer, and she's insisting to be closer? Has there been any instance where Jojo has said, Guluva inappropriately touched me without my consent? Comment, let me understand fans better by typing something there. So she's just doing her own thing. I know she likes him. He is her crush, but this is not the place that she's been standing since she came out. She's been around that area. Anyway, ex people are not sparing her at all. Chai. And that girl too with her coconut head. She is unable to know because she is in the house. And how will she know that, okay, just being around this area is cooking and boiling people with my heart outside? Wahala for her when she comes out. Martha said, the perfect, imperfect self, that is her. But even with her imperfect self, she's perfect enough. What's going on? You have fans of Inzuku cooking her and even fans of Bonnie B saying that, this one, of course, we know it's a competition, but you had so many competitors to be focusing on the campaigning against Inzuku. How about you focusing on the campaigning against others? When it's left with you and Inzuku, of course, you choose yourself first. But to be with her as a friend and to the campaign when no cameras are on you too, you are not a friend. So she want you all to know that game she went to, she no kill person. Just as people they do to Muzi. Muzi got something coming up on the first, Ashley too. They're saying that they can stay with them. Now, you also have baby girl Inzuku apologizing to Mandy if she's offended her. How did this come about last night? She had a conversation with Mshini. Mshini was asking, what has Mandy done to you? You don't like her. She said, it's not like I don't like her. I have expensive jokes and she's too sensitive. I passed expensive joke in week 1, week 2, and how she reacted, I no guess that time. I'm too busy to make an enemy, so I had to pull away. She's like, oh, okay. But Mandy is a good girl. Then she's like, I know. So now she's saying that, I talked to Mshini even before coming to you. I'm sorry, da-da-da-da-da. You have Mandy saying it's okay, and they had. You and I know Mandy equally does not hate Mshini Inzuku, but she told Biggie that Muzi was closer to her until that Inzuku girl came along, also saying that Inzuku's jokes are expensive and it gets to her, and she's allowed to react. So, but it not be firewood, girl like Muzi, only for him to come out the go. Mind, gender, and love. Wahala. You have Swiss calling Mshini. Mshini finally comes. She's done. They're all outside. And just when she's passing by, boy calls her again. Not like he wants her to come do anything. Swiss just want to see him, baby girl. So she wanted to hit him. And of course, he got dodging with his good instincts and reflexes. Now he carried her. But do you know what happened? The moment those two began to be playful, you have Beekay feeling uneasy. He got sick all of a sudden. He was sipping milk. He had to stop with the tea, watching them. He couldn't move. And I'm kind of thinking in his mind, he said, I will beef you. Why are you being playful with him, not me? I will beef you. I will complain. Oh. I will tell you that you told me to stay away from Nate. You do it the oopsie to a Swiss. So Swiss just carried Mshini, taking her to the pool area. Mshini's like, Beaky, see what they did to your HOH. And some housemates laughing. And Beekay could not move. He didn't even turn to look at his baby girl. From what I know, I think Beekay is quite pissed off, but he knows that he cannot confront Mshini because of Swiss, because he also knows that the two are just buddies. It's more like, so I stayed away from Nate, only for you to be cozying around and a man is carrying you. A jealous man, that is how he feels. Even when you are closer to a sibling, he will feel like it should be me. And this time, Swiss is not family. I was even thinking that they are going to beef, and of course their beef, they sweet me. It is this whole thing of how they will blush, but something worse happened. They got inside the house. After that, then you have Biggie telling them the garden door is opened. They go inside, foodstuffs are in. HOH ordered the house and made a request that since they've been outside for too long, people might be hungry, but the house is messy because of wager they couldn't clean them pool party. So they should go to the house, go shower first, straighten your beds, clean, do your morning duty. By then food will be ready, then people can come eat. And letting the house know that the juice will be used for lunch. Just when she went upstairs to do her own cleaning, she came and Nate Beekay had juice in front of them with Guluva and 1 or 2 other housemates enjoying. And the sight of it, with utensils in the saucepan, Nate not cleaning, and other duties not done, beds not laid, shower zero, she was not having it. If people don't want to shower, no wahala, but not doing duties. So she had to talk to Swiss and say that let people do what they want to do. I'm tired. If you want to disrespect me, you're disrespecting Biggie. When I'm tired of what I'm going through, I'll just go tell him. So she now goes upstairs. But before, I think it was then that Beekay realized that, so she didn't want us taking even the juice. He felt bad. He wanted to raise his hands and ask questions. Girl was also asking them, at what point did what I say not get to you people? And she had to shh and tell him to do whatever they want to do. And boy really felt bad. I hope she apologizes and let him know that it was just the heat of the moment. Now, she comes back and later you have Beekay and Nate still seated. Nate not doing her job and holding hands with Beekay. And that alone did trigger, I think. Why would boy be holding Nate's hand? I think because of what happened outside with Mshini and Swiss. Wahala. The meeting started and HOH questions are simple. Over the weeks, after pool party, after wager, we either come back and when we have time, we try and clean up. When we don't, Friday morning we clean up. But this is the case where this Friday morning we've been outside for long. So we are now in. Didn't I tell you all the juice should be used for lunch and people should be cleaning after shower if you want to shower? So what was so difficult with this? Then Mandy is saying that she needed to eat. Other housemates bring in their grievances and she was listening to them talk. For once, the meeting was very civil. More like, why did you just disobey me? Nate feels like, you don't get to talk to people like that. It was disrespectful. Then girl is like, I've not disrespected anyone. Nate said, you just talked to Beekay and Mandy in a way. Girl said, yeah, I talked to them. Something that I had said, they just violated it. I'm hoping she makes time to listen to Beekay. I also low-key feel like Nate used Beekay to get to Mshini because Nate knows how Beekay want to be with Mshini and she might have instigated the juice. It is also possible life does not revolve around Nate and she had no idea. But Mshini should have listened. Whilst Mshini is asking them, why did you people pick this when I just said no? She wanted answers. But Beekay also want to ask questions. Hey, did you tell us not to? She was not having more like, do what you gotta do. I don't care. And she had to show him. So she should apologize. So with the meeting, they settled it. If you ask me, she really conducted the meeting well. According to her, the last thing she wants is to be telling people, you did not do dishes. Nate cooked yesterday, the dishes are there. She does not want to be there telling people. Go do ABC. She will address the whole house. With Mandy, Nate explained that you need to have communicated it well with the HOH for peace to reign. Now, you have Guluva calling Mshini and saying that you want people to respect you. You need to respect people. Girl is like, okay, where is this coming from? What did I do now? Boy is like, a while ago, when we were eating, how you reacted. Girl is like, okay, was there any disrespect? How about me being disrespected? Boy is like, you need to earn it. Then she said, what did I do to be disrespected? I told you all prior to entering that this and this should be done later. There was job to be done. And we had stayed out for so many minutes. Just when we walked in, people are doing the direct opposite to what I had said. So Guluva kept listening and went like, So this is what I mean by you being disrespectful. Because now I talk to you calmly, you just disrespect. Girl, So I just stepped on your toes. How? You asking me something I'm explaining. So she left him. And the internet people kind of feel she does not listen. And this time I don't think it's about she does not listen. Her voice is different. The conversation she was having with Guluva had nothing to do with Guluva. You told me to earn respect. And I am telling you with the voice that I have, I want to be heard. And that is how she talks. And for Guluva to feel like these gamers are cooking, everybody wants their pound of flesh from her. She will have to chill. But one thing is most important. She needs to go apologize to Beekay and to hear his side of the story and whether he really knew that girl had told them or he didn't know. They were having conversations outside, the three ex-wives of Beekay, and Pilile feels Nate does not take instruction from anyone in the house. Nate will do what Nate will want to do. When you're telling her something, she just say, okay, but she will not do it until she's satisfied that she want to do it. And Mshini is like, yeah, when I say Beekay will not listen, Nate does not do her dishes. And when she became HOA, she will have to be telling Nate what to do, and she does not want to do it. That is why she will address the house as a whole. You have Nzuku saying that with Nate, maybe she has a younger sister at home or sisters, and she's used to giving orders. And she's brought that in the house, acting like everybody is their Pekin, and even adding HOA to it, and she will not take it. To some extent, Nzuku is low-key assistant HOH, and she's an alpha female like that of Nate. So wherever they clash, there will be that kind of heat between those two. It is how come low-key Ashley could not be around Nate that much, because they are both alpha females, people who instruct. Nzuku feels it shouldn't be done. Nate has a way of claiming things. If it is meat, drink, whatever, she just want to have what she want to have and leave the rest to people and not caring. So some are like, the way Mshini did things with Beekay was engineered by Nzuku. I don't think so. It was very spontaneous, but I don't know how you think. Make it make sense in the comment section. The whole thing of Beekay being controlled, do you still think he's being controlled? I don't think he's being controlled. But with the Jew situation, I think Nate might have instigated it somehow. Or maybe Beekay might have instigated it, thinking the target would be Nate, and it dropped on him. It's still not clear, because it's a matter of what HOA said and those who heard it. Once they acting, they did not hear. It's difficult to tell. Why will Beekay hold Nate's hand while sitting? Did he do that because of what he saw happen outside? Do those two love themselves? That is Mshini Beekay, or it's game all along? Because I think the meeting was sponsored by the holding of the hands plus the food. Though she said food is nothing, it's meant for all, but simple instructions were not taken by the housemates. You're taking the comment section, adios. Go apologize to Beekay. That was not acceptable. Mshini, adios.